Boy, oh boy, Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. If you asked me a month ago who I thought should win, I'd have told you Randy Orton to your face. No hesitation, no questions asked, because Cody Rhodes as champion has been lackluster since the beginning. I've been saying that he was not going to be the guy to take up the mantle of Roman Reigns. He just was not going to deliver a title reign on the same scale as Roman Reigns did. Randy Orton has held the championship 14 times. He's had iconic moments throughout his entire career, and it's a full circle moment, Randy Orton beating Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. But because they've thrown Pat McAfee into the situation, which has pissed a lot of fans off, nobody's happy about it, and it's just really made Randy Orton a background character in this thing, I don't know what to do anymore. I don't even like Cody Rhodes. I mean, I was kind of feeling this character with his, matchups with Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre and all that. But, I mean, once Randy Orton won the Chamber, I was all like, Randy's got to win this thing. Because he hasn't been booked the way he should have been booked the last 2 years. I mean, he has just been booked as a side character, somebody who's of little consequence for quite a while now, and I've despised that. But now we're in a situation where if Randy Orton wins, then Pat McAfee gets to stick around in WWE and make it about him, and this, that, and the other. But you know what? With all this going on, with all the backlash of Pat McAfee and the nonsensical stuff that TKO has been doing with this storyline, I'm still going to go with Randy Orton because he is the one to save SmackDown. SmackDown is an absolute snooze fest right now. There's absolutely nothing working on SmackDown. You tune in, and it's 3 hours of amateur hour. It's 3 hours of storylines nobody cares about. It's 3 hours that you just kind of feel you're wasting your time with. And unless you're a content creator like me that's just looking for something to do videos on, it's not that, big of a deal. And the viewership on, WWE's YouTube channel and all of our channels, it shows that. You guys are not interested in what SmackDown has to offer. Raw's doing okay, but SmackDown is just horrible. And the thing is, with Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee coming in, it's not helping, but the only reason why I'm going with Orton is because I don't think that Randy Orton is going to stick with Pat McAfee long. I think he's going to punt him in the head. I think he's going to RKO him to hell. I mean, how many times have we seen Randy Orton betray somebody just on the drop of a dime, just because he felt like it? This man is the Viper. He does not have friends in this business. Not true friends anyway, not ones that he really wouldn't turn on the drop of a dime to get a title. You know what I'm saying? So this is Randy Orton. So I have full and complete faith, even though we've taken a nosedive with the storyline telling aspect of this whole thing. I have full and complete faith that Randy Orton has to win the WWE Championship. And if he does, I have full faith that he will restore some, aura to SmackDown, some excitement to SmackDown. Because if Cody Rhodes continues as champion, we're going to be stuck in the same cycle of what do you want to talk about? And having the same political spinning, babyface, front office guy promos for the entirety of his career. And I'm not interested in that. I don't feel like a lot of people are interested in that. And what's sad is, instead of WWE taking the proper steps to make Randy Orton a true bad guy and get some actual heat, you know what I'm saying? They didn't have faith in that. They'd rather get some outsider, some, sports commentator that sports fans don't even like, and stick him in this thing and just devalue the entire thing, because nobody wants Pat here. It's not heat like on Randy Orton where he RKO'd Stephanie McMahon in front of Triple H and then hit, Triple H with a sledgehammer and that whole thing. That's not the kind of heat we're getting. We don't like the storyline, it sucks. It's like taking everybody completely out of the main event of WrestleMania, which, this is a match that you really had to try to screw up, and they did. But it doesn't change the fact that Randy Orton needs to win this match. I mean, if for nothing else, just for the quality of SmackDown and its matches and its storylines, heel Randy Orton has saved the business once before, In the 2000s, people didn't know where they were going to go. And John Cena became the top face. Randy Orton became the top heel. And those are the two men that defined a generation after the Attitude Era. That is what's going to happen again in this time period, because there's nobody on SmackDown worth a damn to get you and the rest of the WWE audience to even sit down past an hour of SmackDown? There isn't. That's just the reality of the situation. And as cool as Cody Rhodes is as a real life person, and as much as he cares about the business, he is just not the man to be the face of SmackDown right now, and he's proven that on a weekly basis. The only reason why we're in this situation is because, we thought that he was going to have a great storyline against Randy Orton. That's the only reason why he was still champion today. If we didn't fall for that, Drew McIntyre would still be champion right now, and we'd be talking about Drew McIntyre going up against Randy Orton. That's what we'd be talking about right now. But because of the story there and the history there, we thought we were going to get a premium matchup at the grandest show of them all, and instead we're getting a sham. But it doesn't change the fact that Randy Orton should win this matchup, no questions asked, because it's just best for business. And I sincerely hope that The Rock comes out and is just, the one behind Pat McAfee, the one behind Randy Orton, and all of that. I honestly would rather prefer that than continue on with this Pat McAfee BS. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm not booking it. I wish I was. But we're going to see what happens this Saturday at WrestleMania on the grandest stage of them all in front of millions of people around the world on ESPN. We're going to see. So let me know what you guys think. Who should win this match and why? And I'll see you guys next time.